All right. Here we go.
It has been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears.
I'm gonna read everything.
And Valisthea has been slowly dying. Ever since.
It looks so pretty. I bet it's gonna look pretty on your PS5, huh? I'm gonna put it back.
How much further now?
But we're in the middle of the Deadlands.
The blight sucked this place dry. Meaning no trees, no birds, and no magic.
Darkness spreads as day gives way to twilight. The mother's flame now all but a flicker.
We cannot live without the blessing of the crystals. And the crystals work their magic through us.
The crystals, baby.
You have been blessed, Joshua.
But who shall claim their fading?
Joshua was the Phoenix kid?
The Grand
Or something like that, right?
Rosaria, bastion of tradition.
At the very least, we must secure Drake's breath.
The holy empire of Sanbreque, where ambition is divine.
Yo, this is cool.
The imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm.
Yeah,
All
gorgeous.
shall bow before their emperor.
The Dalmekian Republic, whose fortunes shift with the desert sands.
And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap.
That's him,
The
right?
Iron Kingdom, forged in faith and fear.
Their souls were sullied with the stain of ether. I merely cleansed them of their corruption.
Or the Kingdom of Waloed, indomitable in its isolation.
That's a lot. Is that 5?
Swallows more of the realm with each passing day. And as the fringes fade, the people flock to the mother crystals.
From a single spark, will the land ignite. In the year 860,
This looks awesome.
the Imperial army will march upon Rosaria.
Ooh!
And from the slaughter shall a new shadow rise. To fall upon the dominants, painting their
Yo!
destinies.
Yo! The icon.
To summon beasts of great might should command respect, but instead has left us outcasts.
And so I became their puppet. What makes them think they have the right to use us? To leave us to die when our bodies are spent?
I'll crush him! Flay him!
Oh, she's Zagaruda, basically. Yeah, I remember. Ooh! Got a little Shiva action. This is Titan, yeah? Titan. Again, the battle scenes here. Yeah, the music is epic.
Who shall bow to me?
Very well. Come then. Show us the strength of your will.
Rise, ye crownless kings, a reckoning is upon you.
Oh.
Of the icons.
Yeah, that looks so dope. Well, we'll have to go back and talk about a couple things here, yeah? Yeah, that's some good stuff. Yeah, the music is dope. I mean, not much else to expect from Final Fantasy, if not dope music, right? So it's been 1,500 years since the fall of our forebears. So something happened 1,500 years ago. Guessing some of them become party members after you beat them. Yeah, and we can talk about that too, because we got to see some of the actual gameplay. Desert Kingdom doesn't seem to have one. Yeah, so that's what I wanted to go take a look. I wanted to go back and take a look at each kingdom here. So let's do that. That's a cool looking map. From the earlier trailer, there should be only one icon of certain aspect. The fact that there is already icon of fire, Phoenix, yet another icon of fire, Ifrit show up, means that something's not right. Okay, I didn't realize that one icon of a certain aspect. I'm not sure if there's a traditional FF party in this. From the little bit of gameplay I've seen, the MC seems to be borrowing or stealing power from the others. I think this was a point of confusion for me looking at Disaster. I'm pretty sure Disaster probably corrected me at the time. But yeah, the kid seems to be fairly prominent, right? And he's the young one. Now, I was under the impression that MC was the Ifrit bearer, right? I think that's the vibe I got from the last trailer, but you can correct me because you're saying MC seems to be borrowing or stealing power from the others now. Companions hang out with you, but you don't control them except maybe in icon battles. He might literally die at the start or like get taken over completely by Phoenix. Okay, so they're talking about a blight here. Looks like Mordona. Yeah, they're talking about a blight. This reminds me of Dragon Age 2. Wasn't the blight was like the thing in Dragon Age? Aftermath of whatever happened 1500 years ago, just like we see in Final Fantasy XIV, right? Places like the Burn, the Empty. Maybe this, I mean, drawing a comparison to like the first, right? Darkness is starting to take hold here in this world, and the light slowly vanishing away a little bit, but caused by the blight. Again, they're referencing the blight here. I still think they changed 14's story to use the summon idea in 16. Seems almost like they were doing with Iceheart Shiva and AR. Oh, yeah, that's true. The whole Iceheart Shiva line, it's pretty much the same, right? Some of these thoughts you're having are actually just spelled out on the website. Oh yeah, I clearly didn't read the website. I did go back to look at the website for Final Fantasy XVI because Keylime was like, hey, all the questions that you're asking right now, they're on the website. I was like, oh shit, that's a good point. So I should go check out the website. They got all the trailers here, but here's the world, right? So it turns out, yeah, all the major cities thriving off of these mother crystals. There's the big ass crystal. The one city that looked very like flourished, they're right next to this big ass crystal, I believe. Or it was that one. It was this one up here in the north. This is the Isle, the southern. This is one of the kingdoms. Anyway, these two kingdoms are the ones that are in some turmoil right now. Rosaria draws its ether from Drake's breath, which is a mother crystal sitting on a volcanic island off the coast, which is also shared by, or not willingly shared by the Iron Kingdom, who also has a hold over that. So they're always in contention there. But it kind of goes into information about the different empires and everything, right? The Grand Duchy of Rosaria, they have the dominant of the Phoenix, icon of fire, as Archduke when they come of age. That's the kid that we saw, right? And then we have this Holy Empire here. They got Bahamut, Warden of Light. So all these areas that the cities are built around, I mean, I guess does the map look actually like a dragon of some sort, maybe? Because all these areas are being referred to as like Drake. This one is Drake's breath. This one is Drake's head. You have the kingdom of Walode or something, right? This is the Ashy one, but the Drake's spine over here, right? Which is pretty cool. And they have Odin here, who is the Warden of Darkness. So this is the Titan one. Dalmechian Republic here, who Titan is their a special advisor to Parliament, which is pretty awesome. They're at Drake's Fang, and then the Iron Kingdom here, Drake's Breath. And these people, they don't like the dominance, right? There's no dominance associated with this area. Yeah, they were the cult-like looking kingdom that we saw in the trailer, you know? And then the last one is the Crystalline Dominion here. Drake's Tail, no dominant makes their home here. Clive, the firstborn son of the Archduke of Rosaria. So that answers a lot of questions for me. They expected him to inherit the Phoenix's flames and awaken as his dominant. Destiny instead chose his younger brother Joshua to bear this burden. And then there's Joshua Phoenix, the kid, right? Who we saw in a dicey situation in the trailer, right? And kind of unleashing some of his powers out of pure reflex trauma. Jill over here, taken from her homeland, become a ward of Rosaria. Okay, Jill. This was Titan. Hugo. Oh, we got Hugo. Oh, snap. Okay. And Benedicta Harmon here, dominant of Garuda, the wind, and Dion Lesing, Dragoon, his icon Bahamut, king of dragons. This guy is, yeah, the Holy Empire here, because they have Bahamut. Shiva, I love you. Oh, Jill is Shiva. Okay, Jill is Shiva. So Rosaria has two dominants then. That's gotta count for something, right? And then Barnabas here, who I'm assuming is Odin, right? Yeah, Odin. Yeah. Okay, here we're getting into some of the cool points over here. Yeah, I mean, just the way that the HUD is here, the interface and everything, that looks pretty freaking cool to me, right? Look at the attacks. You got arrow, attack, jump, deadly embrace here. And then it looks like, yeah, here you're kind of switching between different ones potentially, right? Based on this top left, you got potions and everything. But very suspicious that Phoenix Kid is only ever featured in the initial invasion. I think he's just dead, and since Clive is tasked to protect him, it gets him on the edgy path. Oh, that sounds interesting. You think Clive absorbs him? Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then you got the big ass, you know, you got Odin here. Little trial fight and all that. But yeah, I think the combat system, because I played 15 in the 7 remake, I enjoyed the combat system. Phoenix versus Icon of Fire right now in this one here too. Phoenix versus Icon of Fire. So, you know, going back to what you're saying, right? I mean, we got Phoenix. We're playing as the Phoenix here against the Icon of Fire. Phoenix was on our side in some fashion. See, I'm banking on all of you getting this and playing it and progressing ahead of me, so you can tune in when I eventually play it and be like, it'll be like I'm going through MSQ again. You could be like, huh, Kev's going through it. Can't wait to spoil myself completely of the game so I can eventually play it on PC. We got some time. I think it'll be cool. I think it'll be awesome.